Hello, darlings, and welcome back to my channel. It is about that time again for another episode of Scent Talk, where I discuss my weekly fragrances, how they performed, and overall if I'm going to keep them in my collection. So without further ado, let's get into Season 2, Episode 4 of Scent Talk. Okay, you guys, so here we are back again with another episode of Scent Talk, and today we're going to be going over a couple of perfumes that I've been sampling. The first one will be Chanel Chance or Tendre, and this is the Eau de Toilette. The next one will be Replica from Maison Margiela, Paris, and this is Whispers in the Library. And this last sample that we're going to talk about is from the house of Dolce & Gabbana, and it is Dolce Shine, the newest release from Dolce & Gabbana. And I'm really excited to share my first impression on these samples, but let's get right into the fragrances that I wore for the week. Okay, you guys, so here we are with my first perfume. But before I pick up this perfume, how do you feel about the uploads? I have recorded so many videos and I am in the editing process. Let me know if you guys are feeling these uploads, honey, because I have a lot that I'm going to be releasing. As of right now, I am working on the editing of my storage and organization. You know, that's kind of long, so that does take a little bit more time than just a traditional video. But you guys, this first one that I wore, I have not picked this up in a while, and it is Nolita from Bond Number 9. I've had this in my collection going on almost a year now, and I've only worn this a couple of times in a year. So every time I go back and I am looking over my collection as to what to pick up, I always overlook this one. So I did pick her up and I did wear it to work. And this Nolita is a floral woody musk, and I absolutely love musky perfumes, especially fresh and alluring musk. She definitely fits in that category of being fresh and alluring. So this is a lily perfume, you guys. I really don't have too many perfumes that's prominent in lily, but this is so fresh and musky. But the lily is sweet. So perfumes that's really heavy on lily, they can seem kind of like overpoweringly floral, but she's definitely not a overpowering lily. She's more of a fresh, sweet lily. And it also has like a warm tone, a warm facet to this. You guys, this is so fresh. And when I first wore this, it was warm outside, okay? So this does perform differently in the warmer weather as opposed to the colder weather. And you guys, I went in like I did before and I sprayed 4 sprays of this Nolita, and honey, I about choked myself. That was way too much. I totally underestimated the power and the sillage of this perfume. I actually did one in the front, one on the back, and one on each wrist, and it was too much, honey. It damn near choked me, okay? So I know next time that I go in and wear this, I'm literally only going to do 2 sprays if it's actually cooler outside, because yes, it was overpowering to me with just 4 sprays. This has some nice lasting power to it. I did wear this to work, and literally the next day I could still smell this on my clothes. So this would definitely be in your clothes for days. So this is one from Bond Number 9 that I would have to say is a fresh lily musky perfume. Has a little bit of a warm base, but you guys, this has some lasting power. So I have to really be careful. So again, you guys, I did go in with 4 sprays of Nolita from Bond Number 9. I'm gonna be really careful next time. I'm only gonna spray 2, but it was definitely a fresh, pretty scent. I didn't get any compliments off this perfume besides my husband said he really liked it. He really likes this Nolita. It's very fresh and pretty. But again, this is Nolita from Bond Number 9. So this next perfume that I picked up, I haven't picked her up since the fall. You guys, she is so nice and powdery and musky. Love this perfume. So I just kept looking at her and I knew it was time to pick her up, because if I keep eyeballing a perfume when I'm searching for perfumes to wear, you guys, it's time for me to pick it up and wear it. It's not even a question as to if I like or not, because I love this fragrance. And this fragrance is from the house of Narciso, but it is Padre. This is an eau de parfum. She's very musky and powdery. She is so pretty. I do actually already have a review on this perfume. So if you want a little bit more in-depth information about Narciso Pondere, I will leave a card right up here so you can check out my review of this Narciso Pondere. So let me go ahead and give her a sniff. This is so pretty. Every time I wear this Narciso, I receive compliments, okay, every time, literally. And this Narciso, the Poudre version, you can wear this any time of year. This is literally like a any time of year weather, like summer, spring, fall, or winter. It doesn't matter. She is so pretty and she's so musky and fresh. She has hints of rose, and the rose and the musk, you guys, smells like powder, like baby powder, but like an elegant silky powder. This is so pretty, and it's not a powder where it's like immature, because this is definitely not an immature perfume. She's very mature, but she's so pretty and musky, and the rose is so beautiful. When I wore it, I did pick up just a little bit of spice, and that is definitely coming from that tonka or coumarin, guys, but this is so pretty. And I did go in with 4 sprays in this Narciso, and honey, she lasted me the whole day. Definitely a beautiful scent to wear at this time of year, and it made me feel so good of how many compliments that I got from this Narciso. Every time I literally turn from each direction, I could just get a waft of this scent. This scent is so pretty, and yes, my husband loves this one. Like I said, you guys, he loves 90% of my collection. There are a few that he really don't like, but I like, so I'm still gonna keep them. Yes, this is one that he definitely likes, and other men like this too. This is like a male magnet. So definitely check out Narciso Pondere if you have not done so already. She's a beautiful musky perfume that lasts forever. Lasting power is really nice. Again, I went in with 4 sprays and it lasts me 8+ hours. And again, this is Narciso Pondere from Narciso Rodriguez. Okay, so moving right along to the next perfume that I wore. This one, you guys, I actually sprayed and wore this 2 days in a row because I love this scent. Oh my goodness. This is such a unique perfume, and it is from the house of Balenciaga. This is the only Balenciaga perfume that I have. I am on the fence as if I want to retry Flora Botanica because I am definitely getting questions about that perfume. And if I've tried it, yes, I've tried it. I've had it. I had a small sample and I end up selling it in one of my declutter sales. I just really can't remember exactly how it smells. So I definitely want to try it again. So I may go ahead and pick up another sample of Flora Botanica. And I also want to try Be Balenciaga Intense. You guys, I've heard great things about that one as well. So I definitely want to try that one and Flora Botanica again. No, I don't want to go the route of Rosa Botanica. I've already had that one as well. But I sold that one in a declutter sale too. And I don't want to retry that one because I actually remember that. I remember that. And then I did wear it again and it was still kind of like, I mean, it was a little bit better than my first impression and my first actual wear. But when I did get it, it did turn fresh. But honey, I was just like, no, I'm not in love with this. So I did end up getting rid of it. But on to this perfume that I wore. And it is a Balenciaga Skin, you guys. I have talked about this perfume on several occasions because this is a beautiful musky scent. This is also a floral woody musk. This is such an alluring musk, you guys. It's very unique, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a spray. I don't know what's going on with my sprayer on this bottle. I don't know, it sprays out kind of funky now. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm probably going to end up having to clean the sprayer out with alcohol because that does happen. If your perfume's actually, like the sprayer nozzle starts blasting out spray that's not like a even distribution, try cleaning it with alcohol. I did that before with a couple of my perfumes and that really helped. So that is a little tip with if your perfume sprayer is going bad or it's clogged or something like that. Just use a Q-tip and alcohol and just clean out the sprayer nozzle and you should be fine. So this Balenciaga Skin, it's a very musky perfume, but it's also green and it does have soybeans. I do remember looking that up when I was looking at the notes to see what I was smelling. It's definitely really musky and it's unique. It almost smells like it could be unisex too, but I really love it. I only went in with 3 sprays this time, just 1 in the front and 1 on each wrist. That is enough and that lasts me my whole work shift. Now this Balenciaga Skin, this is an eau de parfum and this has very good lasting power and this dries down so nice, soft and musky. It's almost like animalic, so it kind of smells like skin. This is an acquired perfume, so you would definitely have to be in the mood or really like musk to really enjoy this, in my opinion, but I absolutely love it because I love a musky perfume. I am about a little bit over halfway done, and this is only a 30 ml. I'm a little bit over halfway done with this bottle, so that speaks volumes for me because it's hard for me to go through a bottle of perfume because I have so many. But 90% of the perfume bottles that I have, they're all full size. I only have a few that's maybe like a 30 ml, which I have of this be Balenciaga Paris, but 90% of the perfumes that I have are all full size bottles. It's a better value to get a full size bottle. I found this on the whim. I found this at TJ Maxx and it was only in a 1 ounce, so I went ahead and I bought it. And I am so disgusted because I did have a full size bottle, but I just only got the 30 ml. I do believe it goes up to a 90 ml, a 3 ounce bottle, or a 3.4. I don't know. I think it's a 3 ounce bottle is as big as it gets, but the 3 ounce is kind of pricey, but I really don't care because I love the perfume and I wear it a lot. So I'm definitely going to restock that one. So again, I went in with my Balenciaga Skin from the House of Balenciaga. Okay, so moving right along to these samples. And the first one that we're going to talk about, honey, is the newest release from Dolce & Gabbana. And the first one we're going to talk about is Dolce Shine. You guys, I have been stalking the website, stalking to see when it was going to be released. As of right now, it is available in Sephora. So as soon as I got to Sephora, you guys, I went straight to the perfumes. One of the clerks came over and asked if I was looking for anything in particular. So she directed me right to where Dolce Shine is. Honey, I already knew where it was at. I really didn't need her assistance, but I let her direct me right over there to the Dolce Shine. And then she went on and on and on, talked to me about the collection, was saying that Dolce Shine was the 4th release from the collection. I was like, no, ma'am. This is the 6th release from Dolce. She's like, are you sure? No, are you sure, honey? I had to let her know that this is the 6th release. And I had to literally go and tell her each one.
You have Dolce the original. You have Dolce Floral Drops. You have Dolce Rosa Excelsa. You have Dolce Garden. You have Dolce Peony. And now you have Dolce Shine.
And she said, wow, you really know about perfumes.
Oh, do I ever, huh?
I did not let her know how I felt about Dolce Shine. I just kept it all the way into myself until I got home. So, to give you guys my first impression on Dolce Shine. Dolce Shine is a floral fruity perfume. She is an eau de toilette. She is the first perfume from this line that is a fruity floral. So my first impression of Dolce Shine, what is this? Is what came to mind. The mango is like, bam, smack you in the face. I did look at the notes, but I didn't know what to expect. It just smelled like mango and mimosa. And it doesn't even have mimosa in it. And the first perfume that came to mind when I smelled it was Vince Camuto's Divina. That is a mimosa bomb. So you really, really have to like mimosa to really like this scent. I actually sprayed it on my wrist when I got home. I just only sprayed it in the store just to smell it. And I actually wore it before I went to bed. It literally only lasted about an hour. When I woke up, I couldn't smell anything. So she is a no ma'am. She's a no-go for me, so I know I'm not going to be picking it up. I can't because, number one, it did not last. I really didn't like the mango mixed with the mimosa. You guys, I barely wear my Vince Camuto Divina. I've only worn that twice since I've had it. So if I want to go with the mimosa scent, I'll just go with that Vince Camuto Divina. But as of right now, no ma'am, she would not be added to my collection. And that is my first impression on Dolce Shine. So on to the next one. Okay, so this next perfume that I picked up and I sampled is from the House of Chanel, and it is Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. You guys, this is an eau de toilette. Now, this has been around for a while. I actually sampled it on several occasions, but I do actually own Vince Camuto's Fiori, and that kind of resembles this perfume. That's the only reason why I didn't pick it up, because I do have the Vince Camuto. So I've been sitting on this sample for 7 months. 6 to 7 months. So I said, let me go ahead and spray and try this, because I did wear my Vince Camuto Fiori, because I did spray that before I went to bed, and it did not last as long as I wanted it to. And I remembered that this was almost identical to the scent. When I decided to pick this up and wear this, I actually had a doctor's appointment. I actually only went in with 3 little small sprays, one in the front of my chest and one on each wrist, just to see how she would do and perform. And she is, as I remember, very, very close to Vince Camuto's Fiori. This one, I had a totally different result. Okay, so I did only go in with 3 sprays, but I'm gonna go ahead and spray it again. I'll start off by saying I love this. For this to be an eau de toilette, you guys, this lasted me 8 hours on my skin. I could not believe it. And literally, when I wore it to the doctor's office, even my doctor, she complimented me on my fragrance, honey. She said, Rhonda, you smell really nice. So this is a doctor appointment approved. This is office approved. This anything that has to do with office, it's approved. I will definitely be picking up a bottle of Chanel Chance on Tendre. I love it. It's really juicy. I didn't get the juiciness from Vince Camuto's Fiori as I got from the Chanel Chance on Tendre. And it does have quince, and quince is like a juicy fruit. It's so juicy, it almost smells wet. It has notes of jasmine. It has notes of white musk. It's so pretty and alluring, and I was totally shocked on the performance of this Chanel Chance on Tendre. So I'm definitely going to get me a bottle. I'm not even going to say, we'll have to see, because I already know I'm going to get me a bottle. This was so pretty. This is a nice everyday wear type perfume, and it's very inoffensive. So I'm definitely going to get me a bottle of this. But I did go in with this Chanel Chance on Tendre, and she is a yes, ma'am. Okay, last but not least, I went in with the Maison Margiela replica perfume, and this one is Whispers in the Library. So these Maison Margiela perfumes, they are described as a reproduction of familiar scents and moments of varying locations and periods. So let me go ahead and spray this one, and I did ask my husband to smell this. You guys, I asked him to smell this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray it so I can give you what my first impression was of this perfume, or of this fragrance, because it is unisex. It's for men and women. Okay, so first off, what I want to say is I did not wear this. Okay, I will not wear this ever. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever will I wear this. I'm sorry if I sound offensive to anyone that loves the Whispers in the Library, but the reason that I would not spray this on my skin is because it has a masculine tone. It literally smells like a spicy wood, like really heavy wood, a spicy cedar, like a spicy wood, like cedar closet. So I do get what they were saying, like a whisper in the library, because I'm definitely picking up the wood. But you guys, this is too masculine for my taste. So I actually went in, I asked my husband if he liked it, and he smelled it. He didn't like it either. He said it smells real old. And I definitely have to agree. Can't smell vanilla coming through, but it's not the type of fragrance that I will wear, nor is it the type of fragrance that my husband likes as well. So I know I won't be picking up that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this Whispers in the Library right back into the packaging. So that is a no ma'am for me with the replicas Whisper in the Library.